Welcome back to another afternoon of picking through LEGO yard sale lots in the Brickitect studio. If you tuned into my last video, you saw that my dreams of selling complete LEGO sets on the Brickitect eBay store was falling apart quite literally because so many of the sets that the lady had claimed that she sat down during COVID times and completed and made sure they were all where they're supposed to be in the bags really weren't. There are pieces missing, minifigs with the wrong heads, sometimes minifigs missing, and I started getting a little sad, but then I realized on eBay that just selling minifigs alone by themselves can sometimes be more valuable than selling the entire set, which still just kind of blows my mind. So I started working on that, and I actually made a sale. I posted these two guys to the Brickitect store, and wouldn't you know it, I already got a sale on Carnage, sold him for $10 plus shipping. If you are the purchaser of that, thank you so much. That's my third sale. And if you're one of the people that already bought from me, could you leave me some feedback? Because the Brickitect store is still at zero and people probably think I'm a scammer. I don't want that. Speaking of getting scammed, these sets yesterday, we realized that they didn't have minifigs with them, but that was okay because Clark and I, this morning, as soon as he got up and saw the table down here, he was interested. So we went ahead and built these two, which I have some footage of if you'd like to watch. Clark Man has arisen. I got 3 microfighter sets here that I don't have the minifigs, but I think all the pieces are there. And these are all the pieces for those. So if there's one of those that you like in particular, that one?
Wish I had you.
Yeah, he's not here.
Oh, no, don't use me.
Should I build one too?
If you want to.
It's a TIE Striker, I think is what this is.
Yeah, maybe.
TIE Striker.
Are you trying to keep these sets or flip them?
Well, I was going to put them on eBay, probably, unless you're like really
I really
interested.
like that Chima set over there, too.
We can keep whatever you want, man.
I love them all. They're all vehicles, and I love vehicles.
I think we're going to be keeping these guys. Sorry.
Look at mine.
Oh, we should put ours together. We can make like an ultra. It's kind of silly, but there's a Lego logo on here, on the stud of that I want to be facing like straight up. You can't even see it.
I would do that.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just when I looked at it, I was like, I want that thing to be like the way it needs to be. So now it is.
Yeah, now it looks like
it looks legit.
The Lego Star Wars.
Yes. I'm building some wings for my TIE Striker now. Creepy. You got the perfect edition for him.
Oh my gosh.
Let me see if I can find it.
Dude's lit.
Put this on the top. It'll be perfect.
Yes.
Oh no. Lego Star Wars is really missing out by not collaborating with Minecraft. The final parts of the build. Clark Man finishes the AT-AT. No driver. And I have the TIE Striker, also no driver. We got the aerial defense. We've got the land attack.
Come here. Pew.
Wow. This guy's been promoted. He's no longer a peasant. He's now a TIE Striker pilot. You can tell. Hope you enjoyed that little tidbit, but that's not where it ends because I ended up building this afternoon. This is the Snowspeeder, and I'm happy to have that. Again, minifigless, and I think what I'm gonna do with these is I'm just gonna put them all together in one sale. I don't know what to charge for it, so if you have an idea of what I should put these up for, let me know. But I'm thinking like, I don't know, $5 each, maybe do it for $15 total with shipping, maybe less. I'd like to see these go to a good home, somebody that could use them. And if you have the minifigs from them, like I got pretty close. I went to the minifig bin, and these aren't quite the right thing, but I was like, dude, I could just put those in there. But I want it to be official, so I'm just going to sell those as they are. No minifigs. I am still just selling these guys. I think I'm going to list these next. These are, what are they called? Shock Troopers, maybe? Star Wars detectors are triggered. These pieces are just going in the collection, and that's only because this one guy's head, the whole manual's falling apart, but it's this guy right here. And I don't have that head anywhere in my collection. I looked through a whole ton of minifigs. I even went through my bin of heads, as weird as that is, and I don't have that. So that's just going to be a sale of 2, we'll just call them Stormtroopers, so not trigger people. I'm going to sell those together probably. I don't know what the price is yet. Luckily, the next 2 things I'm about to show you, I did have success with. If you remember this from yesterday, I was missing this guy's back piece, which I was able to find in another set that was just sitting over here. Someone recommended that I look through all the other yard sale stuff, which there is still some in there, because the lady obviously got things confused. And I found it in there. So I put that on his back and I built that all up. And then I ended up finding a helmet that I needed for one of these guys in my collection. So now this set is actually complete. So I'm going to sell this as an entire set, assuming that none of these minifigs are worth an incredible amount, which I don't think they are. So this will be an entire set that I'll be selling on the Brickitect store, which again, link down below if you'd like to check it out. In the words of Billy Mays, that's not all, because I've got one last Lego victory for you, and it was this set right here. This is 75173 Luke's Landspeeder, fully complete. I built that up. That was actually a really nice build. I built this way back in the day too. So I already have this set, which is why I'm selling it. Otherwise, I'd keep it. All the minifigs are there. And that's where I'm a little tempted just to sell the minifigs separately. We talked earlier about how sometimes minifigs are worth more than the completed set. And I believe that Obi-Wan right there goes for $10 by himself. And I was thinking I could add C-3PO, sell these three as their own lot. Obviously, minifigs are selling. Carnage is already gone. These two sets are still for sale. I have that up for $10. That's $10 as well with the minifigs. So I have to decide on this. I'll have to do some recon and decide what I want to do. I hope you're enjoying all of this Lego yard sale nonsense that I'm getting into here. I know most people in the Lego space want to see shopping. They want to see hauls. They want to see the newest and best stuff. But for me, this is just like what I'm into and what I'm up to. And so far in the world of YouTube and all the things that I've done, this has served me well, just sharing what I'm passionate about. And I love doing this. I love listing stuff. I love that cha-ching when a Carnage gets sold. So we're already recouping our costs. And I pledge to you, if you are one of the people that ended up buying something from me, all the money that I make from Lego goes into its own special account. And I'm using that money to buy more Lego. And then I'm just gonna keep rolling it and flipping it and buying new stuff and having lots of fun. And I don't think there's any greater thing you can do. So on that, I hope you enjoyed this little update on what's going on here. Again, I still have a couple things to do. Clark and I are gonna build these. He's hyped on this Chima stuff. That's gonna be this weekend. But I have a couple other sets in here that probably not many people are gonna be interested in, but we've got a Nexo Knights. Maybe that has some interest. Let me know if there's something in here you want to see. This I'm going to keep, I'm sorry. That has no minifigs, sadly. That would have been worth the whole cost, supposedly, for one minifig in there. I can't remember which one it is. Someone told me about it. We got a Minecraft set. I'm going to put this on super cheap. Basically just like shipping. Some Minecraft detector would love that. And this set here, this is like just like a town set. And then we've got our one and only elf set. I got to build this before I sell it. I've never built an elf set. Have I been missing out on anything in life? Hard to say. We'll find out. And then last but not least, Clark already has this, so he's allowed me to sell it. This is one of the Minecraft Nether sets. This one I don't think I'm going to take the time to build. I'm just going to verify its pieces and list that baby on eBizzle. And upon doing that, the entire box is empty and we can move on to the next thing. And like it or not, that might be Lego Friends and or Duplo, because I've got a bunch of that too. But we got dimensions. Dimensions are there. That can offset the Friends stuff, right? I'm kidding, Friends detectors. I love you guys. I hope you have a glorious rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.